And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA. The legs the season has only just begun. It's interesting to see which teams have gotten off to hot starts, though.
Yeah, Brian, there's a lot of different situations here early. It could be continuity, adding star power, or possibly both. But it's great when you can find that confidence level early and see if you can sustain it all season.
Yeah, building hope with a fan base as well early in the season always helps.
Absolutely energizes the entire fan base.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Pass to Booker. Williams a screen on Fox. Booker for 3. Rebound San Antonio. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, their closeouts on shooters was impressive, and they kept them uncomfortable the entire game.
Now here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Brooks a screen. Castle against Green. Five on the clock. Driving in. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Castle. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Back to Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Brooks. Last game for him, he had 14. Booker against Fox. Left side Booker to win the run. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just fearless. Devin Booker not afraid to go right at the defense.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Fox deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Booker. Williams grabs the board.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Booker. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. And stolen by Williams. Green, the pass to Williams. Booker against Fox. Pass to Green. The 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
O'Neal with it. Antetokounmpo covering. Brooks outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Castle. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Suns trail by 6. Brooks outside. Outside, Green. Outside, O'Neal. There's the triple. Outside for Green. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Devin Vassell. You know, Tim, despite never averaging double-figure scoring, Royce O'Neal is a steady presence.
Yeah, B.A., he was undrafted in 2017, and he's been traded for a first-round pick multiple times. He's a rugged defender, very strong at 6'4", about 225. He can help you win games.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against Miami.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Now here's Wembanyama. Leading by 5. Wembanyama screen. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Good work defensively by Brooks. Fox against Green. Outside Booker. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
So it's San Antonio now, after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Over Williams. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Johnson, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Williams. Outside Booker. The rebound by the Spurs.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Brooks outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brooks a screen on Antetokounmpo. For three, O'Neal. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. San Antonio leading by 8. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Back to Vassell. Pass to Harper. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Green against Vassell. Williams passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. And it's good for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Here's Harper. Antetokounmpo outside. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Williams. They really needed more from him in that loss to Utah. And it's Green missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Williams. Johnson for 3. The Suns clear it. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Vassell. Dunn outside. Up top, Allen. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Out to the right wing. Allen with a screen on Fox. Here's Gillespie. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Gillespie. 11 points for him last game against Utah. Down low. Here's Richards. And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often. Setting.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, number 20.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Gillespie. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Fleming. And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so it's San Antonio earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Dillon Brooks checked in for Goodwin. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Antetokounmpo comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. They've got Williams. Dillon Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Booker in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Wembanyama with it. Check by Brooks. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Fox against Booker. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Here's Williams. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Phoenix making a switch here. Green is checked in. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green against Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Green missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
From deep, Harper. And Booker pulls it down. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Trailing by 4. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Wembanyama, screen on Green. Wembanyama, high post. Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Pass to Castle. 5 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. Outside Booker. Now Green. He's guarded by Castle. Outside Green. Over Castle. And it's Green missing.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And they're running. It's Booker on the wing. Brooks, right side. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. Look at Green, showing off his range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Outside Booker, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
For San Antonio, Vassell comes in for Barnes, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. Castle outside. Wembanyama screen. To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mark Williams.
He has such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Back to Green. Williams, a screen on Castle. Green finds Williams. For 3. Booker no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And that one drops. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Williams with the screen. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead. Green against Castle. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound by San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here. Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Brooks against Vassell. Here's Fox. The Suns clear it. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker against Fox. Right side Booker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
The rebound by Devin Booker. Pass to Brooks. For 3, O'Neal. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back after this word.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the San Antonio Spurs. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Spurs.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Spurs lead by 7. So on the floor for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. With the runner, Wembanyama with the easy 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Booker surveying the floor. Vassell against Brooks. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on Castle. And here's Green from the arc. Connects from downtown. Green's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Booker, the pass to Williams, launches it. Rebound San Antonio.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Pass to Fox. Castle outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell. Fox with the ball. He has 6. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Green in the post. He's guarded by Castle, and that one's good. Green. And now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. Vassell against Brooks. Wembanyama up top. Antetokounmpo up top. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
Booker against Fox. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. The 3 is up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
And last year, their rim protection was unbelievable. Teams actually turned down shots in the lane.
Green for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Castle for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. And here's Wembanyama. 18 points for him. On the wing, Fox. And here's Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Giannis going downhill. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 15.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Brooks. Inside. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. No good off the back of the rim. Suns trail by 7. Booker, the pass to Williams, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Castle against Green. Back to Williams. Rebound San Antonio.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Antetokounmpo finds Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Suns trail by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Four on the clock. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And a chance now to look. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against the Pelicans, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Fox. Shoots over Booker. And it's Fox missing.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And that was good. Green.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. The 3-ball is good for Fox.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Booker against Fox. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 9.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Castle finds Wembanyama. Now Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Antetokounmpo with it. Green picks him up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Wemby driving. Pass to Harper. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. He's got 7.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Green. From the arc. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And that's 4 from deep on the night with 3 of them coming in this half.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Now Green. He's got 18. Pass to Williams. Rebounded by Fox.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Now here's O'Neal. He's got 15. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
Antetokounmpo finds Vassell. Over Williams. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight. Williams, a screen on Fox. Here's Green. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. San Antonio moving the ball around. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Williams with the block. Green against Fox. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice shot by Wembanyama. And that's now 24 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Allen outside. Wembanyama against Williams. Pass to Brooks. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Back to Williams.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Suns, Mark Williams, taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to...
San Antonio leading by 12. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. Here's Gillespie. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Double on Wembanyama. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Barnes passes to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Down low. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
Left side, Wembanyama. Outside, Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Allen. Just 5 to shoot. And then dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
There's a screen. Dunn outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The steal. And now the Suns fast break. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's... Pass to Johnson. Now Castle. Inside. Low block shot. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Wembanyama's got 28.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
To the middle. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Williams is checked in for Richards. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Booker against Castle. Here's Gillespie. The 3, Allen again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Spurs lead by 14. Here's Wembanyama. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama's got 30 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Allen outside. They set a pick. Leg Phoenix, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he sinks the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Here's Harper. Launches a three. They get it again. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Here's Booker. He's guarded by Castle. Outside, Williams. Here's Gillespie. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the... And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Fires for three. Outside for Brooks. The three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tipped.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Puts up the 8-footer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 16. On the wing, Fox fires from deep. Buries it from three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Booker, the pass to Williams. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by O'Neal. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Outside, Green. Booker against Fox. Brooks with it. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Green's got 18 points in just the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Green, the pass to Williams. Back to Green. The three is up. Rebound San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Wembanyama, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Vassell. Brooks defending. From the baseline. And it's Fox missing. Suns trail by 20. Green with the ball. Castle covering. Brooks outside. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
This is special. we are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. On defense, San Antonio. And here is Green. Screen by O'Neal. The three ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 20. Puts up a deep three. Castle misses. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Al.
Giannis, an impressive.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they battled their way into the number 2 spot, just below being on top of the mountain, and you know they'll fight hard to stay there.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at point guard. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they should be, but you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
And it's the Spurs ball. Fox kicks to Vassell. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron passes to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Reed. James has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Los Angeles. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Spurs. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Here's the 3. Reeves with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Hachimura finds James. Inside. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Here's Wembanyama. This game out 36 points for him. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had 25 points last game. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. The putback, it's good on the putback. Spurs trail by 4. Wembanyama, a screen on Hachimura. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wembanyama looking it over. Shot clock at 5. And here's Vassell from the arc.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. That one good for 2. Ayton's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Giannis. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Doncic outside. Tries the spin move. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Hachimura. Ron right side. And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now, here's Fox. Still without a basket. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Reeves. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Harper. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
Doncic finds Reeves. Ayton with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. A nice shot by Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Spurs trail by 9. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Reeves can't hit. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Fox following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Fox against Doncic. Clock at 6. Fox, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Reeves. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. And it's Ayton missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
To Wembanyama. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Pass to Hachimura. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Make some noise for your Lakers hype team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Spurs also with the sub. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Fox.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw. In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 30 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Now, here's Harper. Wembanyama passes to Harper. The tray. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Smart with the drive. LaRavia finds Doncic. And good that time. Doncic has got 7 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back over to you, Kevin.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, Smart, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. And they double up Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Lakers passing it around. From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
Here's LaRavia following the basket by Giannis. Lets the three fly. A nice shot by Doncic. 10 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Doncic against Harper. Now, here's Doncic. He had 25 points last game. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
San Antonio substitution. Keldon Johnson. De'Aaron Fox.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers on top, up by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Right up.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers. On the floor for San Antonio. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Yep, it counts.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Back to Vanderbilt. Castle against Reeves. Hangs home the trifecta. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen. Wembanyama outside.
And to get open is Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
On the wing, Doncic. Fox with the steal. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Alperen Sengun and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against Chicago, Seems like the season's flying by, and that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Man, you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's LeBron in for Austin Reeves.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Spurs trail by 8. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Fox passes to Wembanyama.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint, Castle finds Wembanyama.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs... Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In 4th, the Spurs.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle on the wing, guarded by Smart. Giannis high post. Working on James. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And here's James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And coming into the season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers part emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
Doncic kicks to Ayton. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got 6 points.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Castle. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 6. The 3 for Doncic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Now Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. you know, they make very few bad decisions. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Harper. Reeves with the screen for LeBron. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Spurs trail by 6. Fox passes.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Vassell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox passes to Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Free throw good. Giannis. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
LeBron against Vassell. LeBron outside. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Lakers with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, Castle. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
That free throw missing.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Ayton a screen on Fox. Doncic kicks to Ayton.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu, it'll be the 76ers against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Going to be an exciting one, Ernie.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So it's the Spurs now. The lead is 2. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's the Laker 5. Reeves.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Doncic against Castle. Here's Wembanyama.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Now here's Ayton. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Here's Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 assists here tonight. James in the post. Covered by Vassell.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the dunk by Giannis.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Ayton. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Ayton's got 16 points.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Giannis passes to Vassell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. With the clock winding down, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 28 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes it go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Fox, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. For the lead, Hachimura kicks to James. Reeves outside. Back to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good, Ayton. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
James against Vassell. James, the pass to Ayton. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Fox with the steal. The finish, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Back to Doncic. Shoots over Fox. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Inside, here's Ayton. Plays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 2. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for San Antonio.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
In a moment here now, they'll see the numbers for LeBron James. Great showing for him last season. 6th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Just 3 to shoot. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doncic kicks to James. It's Vassell on the wing. Nice D from Doncic.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
The first free throw is good.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Antetokounmpo looking it over. James against Vassell. Back to Harper. Giannis is screen on Smart. Fox inside the line. No good there off the double clutch.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And stolen by Vassell. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
LeBron against Vassell. LeBron kicks to Smart. Hachimura the pass to Smart. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Outside, Smart. Reeves outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Reeves has got 8.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Reed. Headed by Fox. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Giannis. And another basket for San Antonio.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Reeves the pass to LaRavia. 1:57 left in the third quarter. And Hayes throws it down.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something. The Spurs with the lead. On the court right now for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Harper in at point.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Reeves outside. Back to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Here's LaRavia. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Smart. Pass to Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Reeves against Harper. Up top, Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Smart misses. Spurs leading by 6. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Reeves. Smart beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. They double team Wembanyama. In the corner, Castle with it. And the Spurs scoring again.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Lakers with another miss. And the Spurs with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Wembanyama over Reeves. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 10. In the corner, Smart with it. And the 3-ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Smart against Castle. Back to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smart on the wing. Castle covering. Here's Harper. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Barnes. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. He hits both from the stripe. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Markieff.
Wembanyama, right side, shoots over LaRavia. The kick out to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gasol against Smart. With some arc. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you have to stay poised to finish a play like that. Smart, so good at recognizing the chance for the...
Some changes here for the Lakers. Andre is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Wembanyama's checked in.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now onto the Kumbo. Outside Vassell. And there's the 3.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. With the ball. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Doncic. Ayton a screen on Castle. Now Doncic. Just 5 to shoot.
In the fast hands from Fox. For the shot.
Hachimura with it. Outguarded by Giannis. No one near him. Sweet shot at the right time.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Now onto the Kumbo. Vassell. And down goes the 3.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Now Hachimura. The 3 doesn't go. Here's Fox. Doncic with the steal.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for San Antonio.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Lakers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Oh, the slam dunk.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce is...
Giannis, a terrific...
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along...
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. So the Houston starting 5. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Here we go. It's game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standing.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. To the inside. He can't hit that time. Good D by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Vassell. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Thompson goes in. The 3, Durant. And the 3-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. Castle finds Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Last season, Wembanyama averaged over 3 threes and just shy of 4 blocks per game. An unprecedented combination, Richard.
Yeah, Brook Lopez and Kristaps Porzingis are the only other 2 players to average 2 blocks and 2 threes in the same season. Obviously, based off the numbers, Wemby is on another level.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Şengün, no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. This is the first they're seeing of Houston. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And here's Durant. Back to Şengün. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell's shot is good.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
One thing this team loves about Şengün is that he is an excellent passer. He moves the ball around so well.
Now here's Fox. In his last outing, 10 points for him. It's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Over to the left wing. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson.
What balance from Şengün there. He is terrific at brushing off contact on the way up.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. That shot missing. Rockets trail by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. PA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Fox, following the score by Houston, and Wembanyama gets it to go.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Left side, Durant. Şengün, the screen. 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Great use of the size inside there by Şengün to draw the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
They double-team Durant. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Fox. Now here's Castle, tightly guarded. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama screen. And De'Aaron Fox, sensational play.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Şengün, throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Inside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Spurs, 4th.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Down low, Sengun with a steal. Durant with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Sengun. Here's Okogie. No points yet. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Wembanyama, screen on Smith. To the middle. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Vassell against Durant. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting over Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Houston making some changes. Eason comes in for Smith, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Okogie. Now here's Thompson. 15 in his last outing. It's Durant with a drive. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harper passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Sengun. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Antetokounmpo, defended by Eason. Back to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Thompson outside. Oh, Fox with a steal. And stolen by Durant. Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
Spurs lead by 9. Harper passes to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Fires it. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 9.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Fox against Thompson. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
When Wemby is feeling himself. he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Back to Van Vliet from downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Vassell's shot is good.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Vassell. Durant, the pass to Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. That's 10 points for Alperen Şengün.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And the Spurs with some changes. Kornet's checked in for Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Van Vliet with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Shepherd. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Şengün. And the layup is good off the glass. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Şengün, the screen. Fox against Van Vliet. Over Fox. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 7.
This speaks to how focused Van Vliet is. He's not one to get thrown off by contact easily.
It's Fox with a drive. Şengün with a steal. Knocked loose. Stolen by Castle. Pass to Fox. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Houston. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Şengün. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Durant. From down in the low post, it goes. 13 points in the game.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Spurs with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson, and it's Harper in for Fox. And then for Houston, Smith comes in for Eason, and Okogie is subbed in for Van Vliet. Pass to Harper. Now Wembanyama. Knocks it loose. Here's Okogie. Still no points. Durant, the pass to Şengün. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Barnes. Back come the Spurs in transition. Yes, it's good. Harper's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Capella against Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
Here's Harper. He has 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Durant. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Harper, defended by Thompson. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Castle. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
There you go, Wemby. Use that 7-3 length. Disrupt the offense.
For San Antonio, Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Devin Vassell comes in for Barnes. And so it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Fox, that's good.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Smith outside. For 3, Durant. Rebound by San Antonio.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Castle for 3. Here's Wembanyama. That one's off. 10 for 14 now. Rockets trail by 18. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün. Tipped. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Right at the free throw line. Antetokounmpo. That's good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Right side, Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's Vassell from the arc. Nice D from Durant.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Here's Şengün. The shot, no good. Good D by Wembanyama.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
To the middle. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Back to Thompson. Durant inside. He's guarded by Vassell. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 19 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Vassell outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Back to Smith. Over Fox. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Count it. Antetokounmpo has got 8 here in this quarter.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. He puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 21. Fox outside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Frank.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, the screen. Durant against Vassell. Here's Şengün. No good on the triple. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson passes to Şengün. And here's Durant. Takes the 3. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Smith against Antetokounmpo. Fox outside. Let's go with a 3. Thompson with some nice D. And the Rockets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Smith outside. Pass to Okogie. Now Şengün, covered by Wembanyama. Şengün, no good. San Antonio leading by 22. And here's Castle. Oh, Durant with a steal. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby.
Fox outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Smith passes to Durant. That one goes in. Durant's got 24 points.
I love the way Durant breaks down defenses, especially in these pick-and-roll matchups.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Castle outside. Jacks up a 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
And the Spurs making a change here. Harper's checked in. And then for Houston, Eason's checked in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Okogie. Şengün finds VanVleet. Outside Durant. Shoots over Vassell. Durant, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fox, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Durant with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Eason can't get it to go. And the Spurs shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepherd in for Amen Thompson. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Capella inside. Wembanyama on him. Van Vliet misses. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Wembanyama, screen on Van Vliet. Harper passes to Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Durant inside. He's guarded by Vassell. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Finney Smith checked in for the Rockets.
Houston substitution, number 2.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
From deep, Wembanyama. Fox finds Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama screen. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Capella. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wembanyama. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. 19 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Fox. Outside Eason. Pass to Finney Smith. And another miss by Houston. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Fox. Here's Shepard over Fox, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Johnson in for Vassell. Green's checked in for Houston. And the Rockets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Shepard. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Shepard's got 6 points.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. And it's Fox missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And it's Shepard missing. San Antonio shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Here's Shepard, covered by Johnson. Here's Eason. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Shepherd. Fires the three. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Castle. 6 to shoot. And Şengün, throw it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Stolen by Capella. Pass to Shepherd. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. Houston working the ball around. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Castle for three. Fires in the triple.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Screen by Capella. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Şengün. Now Castle. Down low. Wembanyama, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Shepherd for three. Sinks the tray.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
To the paint. Eason with a steal. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Van Vliet. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Here we go. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Van Vliet with it. Shoots over Harper. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought Van Vliet would take that.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. A different look for San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for... So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.